guys. How are you today? Happy Friday. I thought I'd read you a story today for ELA about an Arctic animal because we talked about owls this week. We talked about penguins a little bit this week. This is a polar bear, right? They live in the Arctic also. He's kind of like the snow owl we read about yesterday because he's white too. The polar bear's white. They live in the Arctic where it's cold and icy and snowy. This book's called Follow the Polar Bears. See, this one's also full of facts. There's no bears talking in this story. It doesn't have photographs though, but it has drawings, but it tells facts, real things about polar bears. The polar bears in the story don't talk. So it says, polar bears here, polar bears there. Come, let's follow the polar bears. And look at, so this is Canada. Canada is above the United States where we live, okay? It's north of where we live. And the Arctic is above that. The Arctic is at the top of the world, the North Pole. Polar bear is snug inside her den. No food, no friends. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Then, finally, her waiting ends. What do you think she was waiting for? It says, here comes one cub, here comes another. Polar bear twins, a sister and a brother. And I was just reading yesterday that most polar bears, they're twins. Isn't that interesting? The moms usually have two twins. So the mommy had two baby polar bears, a girl and a boy. Mother bear cuddles her baby soft as silk. Cubs huddle and nurse on mom's more milk. So the mommy gives them milk. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks go past. 4, 5, 6, their eyes open at last. That reminds me of the owls. Remember when we first read about the owls? When they first hatched, they didn't open their eyes right away. Remember that? They looked very different. So the baby polar bears, the cubs, they start off tiny and they keep their eyes closed for 6 weeks. That's a long time. So they have to stay with their mommy during that time. By 7 or 8 weeks, or maybe one more, the cubs stand up and walk on all fours. So it's kind of neat. Polar bears can stand on their back legs or they can walk on all fours. Ready, set, they go outdoors. There's so much to learn, so much to explore. Little cubs, look. Oh, what a sight. Ice is everywhere. Everything is snow white. So there's the mama cub and there's the babies. And look, there is ice and snow everywhere around them. It's very cold. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Smell the danger in the air? Ice foxes are very near. Little cubs, beware. See the ice foxes? They're white too, so that they can blend in with the snow, like the snow owls, and sneak up on what they want to get. Do you think they want to get the baby cubs? I think they might. The mom bear will protect them. Brrr! Freezing winds blow, but no need to worry. Cubs stay warm in their coats, thick and furry. They have very heavy fur to keep their bodies warm in the winter. Or not in the winter, all the time, I should say. Whoops! Be careful. Don't tumble, don't slip. Pads on their feet help give a firm grip. And see? They have special pads on their feet to keep their feet warm because the ice is so cold. And also so they don't slip on the ice, right? Your boots have probably treads on the bottom of them so that you don't slip on the ice. Their feet have special rubber soles so that they can walk on the ice. The cubs roll, the cubs run, the cubs swim and have fun. Brrr! Hungry cubs watch as mom hunts for meals. Her long, sharp claws catch slippery seals. So the mama bears find holes in the ice and they look for the seals and the fish underneath and grab them to eat with the babies. Polar bear's teeth tear, rip, and chew. Walrus and salmon, birds and seaweed too. Once small cubs, now they're all grown. It's time to go off and live on their own. So now that they're all grown up, they leave. They don't stay with the mama bear anymore. Polar bears, each finds a mate. Soon, there's something to celebrate. Guess what? They're having twins. Polar bears here, polar bears there. New polar bear cubs are everywhere. And it starts all over again. And those cubs will grow up and learn how to hunt. And then might find a mate and they'll have polar bear babies, and it keeps on going. So they have special fur to keep them warm. They have special pads on their feet so they don't slip on the ice. What do you have to help you in the winter so that you can stay warm and so that you don't slip on the ice? I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, friends.